checks, you motherfucker. Hello, my niggas and niggas. Happy Black History Month, babies. I hope y'all is being as strong and black and beautiful as you always is being every day. You know. Here we go. Getting some activity in so I could happy Black History Month to Draymond Jones out there on the Shark Tank. Not that nigga. You're gonna see him. Motherfucker crispy. Not them. Him. Happy Black History Month to Draymond Jones, the creator of FUBU clothing wear. For us, by us. Fuck you, by us. Back in the day. You know. Funny thing about FUBU, it was all the rave until the rappers started making jokes about it, telling you to wear, Gucci this, Gucci that, Gucci everything, like a goddamn lady. But hey, I digress. Feeling good in the legs, my quadriceps. This is how I wake them up. Wake up everything, you know. Get up this motherfucker for the hour. Grind it out, gladiate, so to speak. Yeah, here we go. Happy Black History Month to Michael Jackson. Yes, sir. Miss him every day. And his sister Jenna. And his father Joe. His brothers Jermaine, Tito, Randy, Jackie, Marlon. His sisters Janet, Latoya, Rebe. And the mother Catherine, most of all. So without the mother Catherine, wouldn't any ass be there. So happy Black History Month to the Jackson family. That's real. Man, I miss Michael Jackson, don't y'all? I do. There hasn't been a day since the motherfucker passed. Happy Black History Month to, what's her name? Damn, I forgot. I thought I saw my people just now. I know y'all look like. Look like my son. Black History Month to everybody. Delirium is setting in a little early. Stumbling up on my words, scrambling and scraping for shit already. But I seen they about to put up a legal ice facility in Colombia, and everybody's supposed to be out protesting that. I think that's insane. They put an ice facility out here. Well, in Colombia. I know Rivers Avenue is crazy. Rivers Avenue is like, it's like Little Mexico damn near. Little Venezuela. Little Havana. It's crazy on Rivers Avenue. And I love that. I love that. Don't you ever think I don't love the Hispanic community. We are each other, you know. Some of them just don't know that, you know. We are definitely each other, you know. The house is my house. Mi casa es su casa. I remember the first time I watched Degrassi was at my friend Christian's house in kindergarten. He had the sister Amanda, and we was watching Degrassi together. But they are from Honduras, and his boxer, his daddy, was like he used to do something with Felix Trinidad. I remember that. You know, of course, a lot of my granddads is Hispanic from my grandmother. You know, I never had a problem with Hispanic people, and I'm not finna down, sit here and act like I have. Speaking of, that's not who I wanted to speak about. Her. I forgot her name, but she's Mrs. Solis. She's Mrs. Solis to me, all right? She's a pedophile, first of all, in the show. That boy was like 16 in the show and had a whole baby with him and got pregnant by him. But that's besides the fact. She was the ugly dark one. Imagine that. Imagine growing up with your mama, your daddy, your granny, your cousins, and she had two sisters, but she's her and two sisters. The two sisters are like conquistadors, and then it's Ava Longoria, I think that's her name. And they call her the ugly dark one. because she was a little bit darker than them. She come to America, get on TV. She's the pretty thing. You know, that's just insane. The mindset in some people. You know, but still we will rise, motherfucker, and we will continue to do so. And it's either you rise with us or you fall. And I tell you what, this has been a real hot winter. This winter has been so damn hot. And this winter, it has to be the hottest in history, in recorded history. They're not saying that because last year was the hottest winter recorded in history. The year before that was the hottest winter recorded in history. You understand what I'm saying? It's just getting hotter and hotter every year. This summer, it's gonna be a damn scorcher. This summer here, your ass and your feet will be stuck to the pavement if you are not careful. So I worked with a girl one time. She said, yeah, man, after 95 degrees, she said her skin started bubbling. That motherfucker turned red. She said she get like not hot flashes, but she has seizures and she'll lose consciousness and she'll be driving and have the AC on and everything. It's not about the heat. It's about the sun rays hitting her. I'm like, oh shit. And I remember going to school with somebody like that. They had to have something extra on her window seat to make sure the sun doesn't eat her ass up. I remember that, but she doesn't have that disease. She's just used to a different kind of heat. So she's coming from Arizona. They have a drier heat. You come here, that heat is wet. But she said it's not about the heat. It's the rays of the sun. Motherfucker hit her and discombobulated her head and shit. You know, I didn't make that up. That's crazy that that's a thing though. You know, I wonder how many people in the world are experiencing that same thing, and how do they beat that? You know, how do they beat that? Oh, that's probably where that SPF comes from. Sun protective formula. I think that's what it means. Shout out to the summer. Yeah, man. Nancy Mace. I think Nancy Mace is our government. I think she with us, but she has taken that step. Nancy Mace has taken that leap into holding the people in the Epstein files from America accountable, like how the ones in Britain are being held accountable. But there's some pretty high-powered people. We knew that though. We knew it wasn't going to be no regular people in the Epstein file. It was going to be judges, you know, lawyers, surgeon generals and shit. It was going to be the who's who of society was going to be in there. And that's why the revolution is going to be happening after Netanyahu drops the bombs on America. And America drops the bombs on Netanyahu. Now, I seen Iran. I seen them light a statue of the deity ball on fire. They did that, you know. Had a picture of Epstein on it, a picture of Trump, a picture of Netanyahu, the American flag, the Israeli flag, real big on there, and pictures of Epstein Island and stuff. Put gas on it, lit it on fire. Netanyahu said that was a declaration of war. Why would that be a declaration of war if they set a deity on fire? That's because the Israeli flag was on top of it real big. But still, that's crazy to do. It's gonna happen. The atomic bombs are gonna be dropped. We're gonna blame the Muslims. But it's gonna be self-inflicted wounds. In order to get our mind off of all this stuff that's happening, and you know, we're gonna have to you know, protect the country. The only way you can protect something is it has to be in danger, you know. Now we are seeing that the people who run the country are the ones actively putting the country in danger. So what do you suppose they do? Stage a coup on themselves? No, they're just gonna try to you know, remove a couple limbs that they deem as cancerous. That is where the atomic bomb droppings are gonna happen, you know. It's all about how to not touch other countries, you know, how to not wipe Cuba off the map, how to not touch Canada and still affect America, you know. Like it's very crazy what we leading up to when it comes to foreign affairs and just general affairs of the American public. It's like, God damn, something's got to give. But I definitely give props and kudos to Nancy Mace for taking that step, to wanting to call out all those who are involved in the Epstein files. Because all of them, they have the unredacted now, you know. They got the reals real. So they know what's going on when what's going on is going on, you know. And that is a good thing. That's a really good thing. Because we can heal. It has to all be put on the table so we can heal. I heard we're having a rocket launch in I think it's in South Carolina. They're saying we have a rocket. I was watching the South Carolina news. That's why that's the freshest on my brain. That's what I was just looking at before I left the house. We're supposed to be having a rocket launch 5 in the morning. And this morning, you know, or tomorrow morning, it's still the day prior. I think that's pretty cool. We're still trying to bust through that damn that dome. What do you call it? The you know, that water level. You know, there's water separating us from another place, with water separating them from another place, with water separating them from another place, you know. Planes, if you will. Here we are, 11 minutes in, 107 calories, and shit, 50 more minutes. 50 more minutes. How are we gonna do this? The way I've been doing it, baby. Just getting it in steadily and never stopping. Oh, we got day 3 today. That's just a little bit of chest, a little bit of tricep, a little bit of forearm, a little bit of bicep, back, shoulders, traps and stuff. Everything that wasn't hit throughout the other days of the week. We're hitting the motherfuckers today on day 3. And that is what we do, baby. We get it in, continue to do that. Not even 12 o'clock in the morning yet. Trump posts old pics with black celebs after Obama backlash. You see, I don't like that. Because he can do that because he was a celebrity. Because he was a celebrity, like he wasn't a politician when he took those pictures. You understand? Like he was a guy who shouldn't have been at certain parties and stuff. He was gonna end up being in the goddamn presidential nomination later on. But niggas love Trump. They did. A lot of the songs from the 90s have his name in it. Getting paper like Trump and shit like that. So yes, he's gonna have pictures with black people because he was someone to look up to. He was. Before he started talking about build the wall and shithole countries and like, you know, certain things that he said made him unattractive to people who are fans of him, you know? That's because he had to win. If you want to win, you gotta appeal to the mass. The mass is not the people who've heard his name in the rap songs before. No. The mass is the white racist population. It's like 80% of them are like that. That's who he had to appeal to. You know? That's what he said. He said he was going to do that in the 80s. He was like, yeah, if I had to run for president, I'm going to be a Republican. The motherfuckers don't have teeth. They fuck each other. And they make corn liquor, you know? Motherfucking farmers. That's what he said. I'm paraphrasing. But that's along the lines of what he said, and that's exactly what he did later on, because they got to put it in your face. They got to tell you what it is before they do something. It's universal law, you know. So yes, he's gonna have pictures with celebrities. He was in fucking Home Alone, you know. Like, Trump was a part of the culture. He was. Whenever you thought about money, motherfuckers didn't say Warren Buffett, they said Trump. Whenever you thought of money, because you had schools and casinos and movies and all kind of shit. Like, there's a lot of movies featuring boxing in the movie, and it's a black movie. And Trump is there. He's in the movie. He's got a cameo. It's at Trump Towers. Trump name is on the boxing ring. Look at it. Look at it. You think I'm lying? Anytime there's a boxing scene in a movie that's like predominantly black, and it's in like a real big boxing match, there's Trump name on the floor, on the fucking building, all kind of shit, and he's there, just sitting there, like making a cameo in the movie. Like, yeah, you can use this shit, but I want $2 million, and I want to be in the movie. And you gotta fill the stand yourself. So of course, yeah, he's gonna have pictures with black celebrities, you know. He's from Queens. Nas is from Queens, you know. Doesn't excuse the fact that he in them files messing with them children. Does not excuse that, you know. Like, he doesn't seem overly racist to black people. I mean, he ain't trying to pull niggas up. He's definitely trying to pull us down. But he doesn't seem overly racist to black people, like how he's overly racist to Hispanic folk. And it's like, it's fucked up. But he's only doing that because he knows that he can get some dummies on his side, you know? Like some coons, he can get them on his side. And he did that, you know? There's people who's black, and even though he made segregation legal and all kind of shit, they're gonna explain to you why that was good for us, you know? Like, the type of niggas who would argue against reparations, you know, looking at it like a handout. No, nigga, your work was the handout. You worked. You handed out your work to motherfuckers for 400, 500 years. And that's why we gotta pay taxes, because niggas was coons. They ain't say, no, fuck that shit. I'm not paying taxes. They were told to believe that nobody owes you anything, you know? Wasn't good. I feel like they weren't owed stuff, and they were given $1. It made you work real hard, even though the job was for $2. They gave them $1, made you work super hard for that second $1. Fire your ass when you get it. Hire white boy for $5. So, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I want mine, I work for it. You should want yours too. But you can't tell no old motherfucker nothing. You can't tell them shit. We'll get it for when they die. So they can always just pull one of them, or even like a foreign black. They'll pull a black person from another country to talk down on reparations because they wouldn't get a slice of that pie, you know. So like, what about me, you know? I faced this in Rwanda. I'm not getting anything. The fuck that got to do with America? And America paying their dues, you know? That shit is crazy. Like, they talk about Irish slavery. Were you slaves in America? No. But you got paid, though. They did get paid. Never let them tell you they didn't receive freedom dues. It's just not written as reparations. It's written as freedom dues. They received land, tools for tilling, money, livestock. They received what they would need for that time. You understand me? Everything that they would need to build things, you know. They drunk that shit up. Hey, it's not what do we know them for? We know them for drinking some shit up and fighting. That is what they did with the stuff that they received as freedom dues. That's like reparations for being Irish slaves. So they did receive that shit. Don't let them tell you no difference. They just drunk that shit up. It did not last. And hey, that happens, you know. happens to everybody. But it's a lot of country plain land out there uninhabited right now, you know. It's a lot of it. Here we go, man. Getting it in. Going up these stairs. Stairway to heaven, if you will. I need to check my heart rate. It's my heart rate in this motherfucker. It's not giving it to me. 165. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It was getting up into the 200s and shit. But I started doing this more often. Eating less calories, you know. Burning more calories than I eat. That's good. Like, I'm very, very strict on myself when it comes to my calories. I had some Bertolli ravioli. That's fried. Bertolli fried ravioli. And rotisserie chicken. That's what I had all day. That's good. And you know, while I eat on Thursdays, anytime I lift up my upper body, I eat. But if not, it's like Jean-Paul Gaultier, like a lot of it. It's my dad's cologne. Reminds me of my pops. And Jean-Paul Gaultier. It's like a man body on a cologne with no arms and no head. I remember that. From back in the day. I like to fuck with the oils though. The Muslim oils. I worked with them for a little while, the Mama Africa people. I worked with them in one of their traveling restaurants. What do you call them shit? One of their food trucks. That was a lot of fun. I love it when I work for black folk because we understand each other, you know. So there's no miscommunication, especially with them kind of people. They are like kente oil, you know. Like they know different African folklores and shit. They a little different. I like those kind. I like the Mama Africa crowd, you know. Them as a collective. Oh my God. We climbing though. We steady climbing. And we're not gonna stop. We cannot stop. We will not stop. We won't stop. Here we go. So we coming up on 22 minutes, 204 calories. So that leaves what? Somebody do the math. We have 38 minutes left. We're moving. It's almost at the half point. ICE announces surge in Minnesota is ending. Holman announces ICE surge in Minnesota is ending. Yeah, I noticed how the news kind of fizzled out on that. I guess they learned in their lessons. ICE probably got a battle with the police now. You know. Hold up, I see a black person. There's another black person. What the hell's going on? See, what they trying to do is keep us from getting together. And that's why, like, it's a lot of, like, there's like a automatic visa list, you know, of certain countries who their people can automatically just come here and not have to worry about, you know, ICE or deportations and stuff. Like, they automatically become citizens. It's all of Europe's, a couple Asia's, but no Africans though. No Africans. Not one country, you know. I think India's there, like one of those countries, you know. One of them Muslim countries is one of them, but it's all the Europes. It's like, damn, you know, they're trying to keep us from getting together. That shit is fucked up. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? Like, look where they go to, you know. Like, when you see them, they be in the hood. The Senegalese motherfuckers I know, they in the hood, you know. Why would you want to do that? It's because they want to continue to do the abhorrent shit that they've been doing. And who is gonna shut that down, but motherfuckers with soul, you know? So deport the people with soul back to their countries with their soulful asses, and distract black soul, because we too busy looking at Cardi B, her baby daddy drama, and Nicki Minaj being a Republican, and Jay-Z supposedly in the files. That, you know, we don't really give a fuck about what's going on, really, because that shit is not affecting us. And they did it like that on purpose, you know? They purposefully made it to where, so, you know, it's not me, ain't got shit to do with me. We could take that stance, you know? It was purposefully orchestrated that way, you know, to keep the heart and soul out of the movement, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really mean too much without a big black lady with a bullhorn in the front, really. If you want to call it what it is. Like, she has the glasses, she's 5'3", about 200 pounds, and she's a fucking warrior out there. Like, you think I'm playing, like, that's who they're scared of the most in the world. Because you know what I'll do to you for that lady? If she pointed and clicked at you, like, that's what, yes, the men are the leaders. No, the women in our community are the leaders. I am her weapon of choice. She points at you and clicks, you're done, buddy. You're out of here. Just like if my mother pointed at you and clicked, you're gone, you know? That's what they're afraid of. That's why there's such division with the 50-50 and all of that bullshit, and all black men this and women's masculine, and all that bullshit in our community. It's because if that same lady talking shit online went outside and saw me and pointed somewhere and clicked, my brain is gone, and whatever she said is getting done. And they are afraid of that, you know. You don't want to give the YNs purpose or direction, you know. Who's going to give them that but their mama? Somebody who they look up to in the hood, you know. I know what I'm talking about. Say, the candy lady, you know what I'm saying? You know, mama in the corner with the sugar bears, the chili bears, you know, the cold cups, whatever. Her. They messing with this and they doing that. You see them over there? Go look at them over. Yes, ma'am. The fuck you mean? There could be a whole shootout. They see her coming around the corner. They putting them shits up, boy. Hey. Yeah, they don't want us. They don't want a community of black women like that. That's why they, you know, they lessen them, you know. Like, everything that's negative that you could say about a black woman is positive in their minds, you know. Like a bad bitch. A bad bitch. Understand, that's a good thing to them, you know. Even a young hoe nowadays, a young hoe is like a thing. They all want to be young hoe, you know. Is 25 too old to be a young hoe? Yeah. Yes. Yes, 25 is too old to be a young hoe. Yes. 18 is too old. You should never want to be a fucking young hoe. Period. That shit doesn't make any sense, you know. Call them perfect, though. Call them perfect. Call them perfect. See if they get mad, argue with your ass. And don't argue with me. But if I was to call you a bad bitch, you like, Al? Yeah, not my face, man. They don't want them to be like the candy lady. They don't want a community of big mamas. That's why that's not who they are anymore, you know. It has nothing to do with age. It has to do with influence. Those other women were influenced by God. It was just Jesus in the church. A lot of them had nothing when they came up. Nothing to look at but the chickens in the coop and Jesus in the church. You know, or you'll be the cowtail in the corner. I know what I'm talking about here. You know what I'm saying? They don't want black women to be big mama no more, you know. Fuck them kids, you know? It's not like how it is. That's because a big mama pointed and clicked. We all got together, picked up sticks, and beat your ass with them. They don't want that. But if you look, that's who's on the front line. When something happens, look who's in the very front. It's a 5'8", 5'3" black lady, 200 pounds, with glasses and a damn bullhorn, screaming. And everyone is following her chants. Like, she made up a chant in the front. Everybody else is replying to her, you know. She's the fucking leader of that little movement they had out there, you know. And that's why there's such division in our community. And that's why they are deporting the black foreigners that come here. And that's why the Europeans are on the green visa list, the accepted visa list, you know. I mean, and they could just come here and be here for as long as they want. It's okay. Not something that their country made a deal with. It's just complexion for the protection type thing, you know. And this is what we lived through. You know what looks really good? A tummy tucked belly. Oh my God. That's a rabbit hole that I didn't even know was a thing. But it is. A tummy tucked belly is so sexy to me. Like, look at a lady with a tummy tuck. You'd be like, damn, motherfucker's perfect. Like, their belly button be up a little bit, but that should be perfect. And them hips be all out there. I love that shit so much. All right, here we go. 30 minutes. We finally reached the 30 minutes to halfway, the midpoint. Working out, only working out with our badass. Because what matters to us the most? Ourselves. That's right. Us gladiating, us coming up, us not being the soft white underbelly of society, fucking the children. No, I'm sorry. You catch me talking shit, it's because, you know, certain people should be looked at a certain way, you know. That's bad. It's the antagonizers, the antagonization class of the world. But now we know the main person they antagonize is the children. That's the main point of antagonization. It's the kids, the babies. That's terrible. And things are going to be done about it. And you all will not prevail any longer because we know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. We will not sit by silent while y'all take these fucking kids, put them up somewhere. This is an abhorrent nation. It's the worst thing you could ever be a part of is that, you know, a system which will die to protect the worst in the world. Pam Bondi, I think that's her name, Pam Bondi, went up there and just Donald Trump. Get out of here, girlie. We see you, we see your game, we see who you are. We understand you trying to get your paycheck, but when the girls said my body, my choice, it's your fault they won't be able to believe you. If you sat up there as a woman, as a white woman, you sat up there and you defended acts against women, acts against nature, acts against God. You defended abhorrence as a woman. Pam Bondi should be ashamed of herself. Doesn't matter the money. You went ahead and looked at all the evidence in those files. And she was presented with the same files that everybody else on the other side was. She looked at all that shit. They grab her by the pussy, you know. The Miss America pageants. Why is this ugly person, this ugly person, why is he judging Miss this, Miss that, you know? Because he made it. Erica Kirk was one of those girls. I think she was Miss Arizona. You know, she'd been working for Trump before anything. She was doing her job when she went with Candace Owens' husband. She was doing her job when she went with him. She's doing her job right now. It's all a game. It's all a stage. But the puppets, knowing who those puppets are very important. Knowing what the puppets look like is very important. Because now a finger can be casted. Stranger danger. We know who the strangers are. We know where the danger lies. No more. No more can you do this. It just doesn't make any sense. And they'll fuck with black people all day, all night. Be worried about black people all day, all night. It's a lot of guys in the gym right now, white people, only because they're scared about getting cucked. Scared of the BBC. That's the driving force between a lot of their actions. You know, the big black cock. And that's just, that's insane to me. But it's the reason. It's the only reason. It's the central reason. That's why when black men were hung back in the day, they'd be fully dressed to the hat, and their pants and their drawers would be down. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I wanted to see it so bad. This is how these people are. This is how they operate. The antagonist nation of the world. But here we are, getting it in, staying ahead. Guilty suspect is a male, possibly 5'9", 5'10". Where's the rest of it? That's it? That's all you got? It's 5'9", 5'10". 5'10", black male, medium build. That was the calling card back in the day to tell you to go in the house. As soon as you heard that on the news, on the radio, that's anybody. That's everybody. Stop and frisk. Oh boy. Source claims friction between FBI. Yes, because I'm pretty sure there's some FBI people who are abreast of what the fuck is going on. And they're saying, hey, what do you mean there's no evidence saying this and that? Look at this here. Here's the evidence right in front of your fucking face. You know, that's where all the infighting is gonna happen. It's gonna be literally good versus evil. You know, people who's a part of it, people who's not gonna take it. You know, which side do you fall on to? Is the big question. Well, that's not the biggest question. The biggest question is what you're gonna do about it. You know? I seen a white dude, a bald-headed white dude, with the bulletproof vest on, calling a call to arms, talking about going to the Capitol and such. There you go, American. There you go, American. That's a real American. So hard. Make it one of them. Oh my God. Happy Black History Month to motherfucking MC Hammer. Every dance that has ever been done and will be done after him has already been done by MC Hammer. MC Hammer was the baddest motherfucker on the planet at that time. He sold the most at that time. Crossover. It's the dancing. It's in every damn movie at that time. Cartoons, toys, fucking pants. All while being no OG Crip killer. All while being no OG. Listen, them boys say something about Hammer. Hammer come see your ass, boy. It's real gangsters who was talking shit about MC Hammer. MC Hammer came and saw Suge Knight. Suge Knight said, you so gangster, signed him. You so gangster. Start idolizing MC Hammer. You think I'm lying? Look at that. Pumps in our bump. That was made on Death Row, baby. Yeah. Hammer went down there with Static. Hammer went down there with Static. Two gold Desert Eagles. Motherfucker pull up like, what? What'd y'all say over here? OG Krill and Kip. OG Crip. These are OG Bloods here. All y'all shut your motherfucking mouth. Shut your motherfucking ass down while I do my dance. Yeah. Signing millions of dollars. I apologize, Mr. Hammer. We didn't know you was like that. It's his city. LA was MC Hammer's. What are you talking about? Happy Black History Month for that motherfucker. He went broke. Not fucking with the taxes, of course, but looking after his community, looking after his people. 20,000 here, 10,000 here, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. You know, that shit adds up. And this money that you're not getting back because he gave them fried fish instead of showing them where the pond at, you know. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. They ate. They need another plate. Tomorrow's here. They got this apartment now. That bitch is all this money a month. Hammer put you there. Hammer gonna keep you there. I'm MC Hammer. Tax man came. Explain all this shit. Hey, we'll pay it back. Now you in the red. Doing Vegas residency. It's hard to do Vegas residency with one show, one song, one performance. Mary J. Blige got a Vegas residency. That's Mary J. Blige. You know how many songs she got across how many decades? Shit. That's Mary J. Blige. You know? He wasn't gonna get this. Still. It's the most gangster motherfucker you've ever seen. Was the one with the glitter on his pants. Alright? Happy Black History Month. The Hammer. Too legit. They're quick. They'll probably shoot you right now. He'll probably shoot you twice now. Because he's upset. His song's still playing in the goddamn gym. And he got a motherfucker for a burger. Nah, I'm tripping. Hammer got money. He made investments in the Silicon Valley out there. Hammer definitely is back on top. I ain't gonna even sit here try to play that man on Black History Month. See, he's definitely in the boardrooms. He went legit like 12 years ago, 12, 13 years ago. He bought into some shit. I think he bought into Ring cameras. There's a bunch of different things. Put some money into there. Now he's on top. Like Nas. Nas became a billionaire off of Ring cameras. They don't even know Nas is a billionaire. He's so quiet, so low key. But it's because of that girl. Khalees fucked Nas over, boy. She really did. And he's gonna be sad about that for the rest of his life. He made an album in his tuxedo from the wedding and had her wedding dress draped over his lap. And he's just sitting there with the sad face. Oh! Makes you want to feel sad for a motherfucker. And the whole album about missing his bitch. Oh man, taking care of the kids and stuff. It's like, damn. They don't even give a fuck. The milkshake bring the boys to the yard at the same time. La 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 la. She at the top. He ain't never sold a record made more than that, man. So she can look down and spit. That's just fucked up. So I always gonna be fucked Khalees, man. I don't give a fuck how fine she is. I don't like when stuff like that happens. You know, tore somebody's soul up. You know, really loved you. You know, I understand. I identify with that. You know, that is fucked up. That is insane. And bro, you know, treat you like it don't matter. You know, album went wood. Anybody want to listen to that shit? Miss My Lady shit, you know. I remember, what's his name? What's his motherfucking name? What is his name? Chance the Rapper. He made an album, The Big Day. It was a wedding album about him and his bitch, you know, taking that leap, you know, of faith and getting married and how that made him feel. Album went wood. Anybody want to hear that shit? Because love is not a, you know, it's not a thing anymore. Not like that. You know, fucking, that's one thing. Love. Not even love, but marriage? What are you talking about? I got pregnant off a one-night stand. It was by an accident. Like, I'm marrying this guy. Calm down. Marrying the next thing smoking though. I'm gonna protect him while he does what he does to my people. You know, I'm noticing that. A lot of times when things happen, somebody attached to the mother, you know, it's either her brother, somebody in her family, some guy she's messing with. And it's like, God, that's fucking terrible. How there's so many people around her that are terrible, you know. It's like, how do you even protect this little motherfucker here if this is the people that she's been growing up with this whole time? You know, how do you protect the next generation, especially if you just want, you know, child support and that's it? Child support, restraining orders. How are you supposed to protect anyone And the same people who did things to you, you can just say sorry. They're around now. They're older now. Get the fuck out of here, man. Only women can deal with shit like that. The fellas are ready to hang you by your fucking dick off the building. You know, there's a problem there. Grandma will always protect the weirdo. It's real shit. I know. I got a cousin like that. He never did anything to anybody. But grandma will protect that weirdo. It's terrible. Very, very shitty, you know. But that's just weird. It's the humanity. They're too nice, you know. They're able to forgive and forget shit like that. Even when it happens to their youngins. You gotta be able to have some strength here. She looks like two Tiffany New York Powder, doesn't she? She looks like New York. Very, very fine. Yeah, man. He got that Beijing. He likes children. He likes children. I digress. We 45 minutes in. Only 414 calories. That's gonna be good. Give me some Bertolli ravioli and some swai. I got some swai. That's like doodoo fish. Doodoo fish in a doodoo pond, but it was $2.99 for a big ass bag of some swai. So don't mind if I do, you know. Sink that motherfucker in a little vinegar. Fry the bitch up nicely. Eat that with some Bertolli ravioli. Enjoy my night. Usually, well, anytime I lift upper body, I'm gonna eat dinner. If I just do my leg day, like last night, I ain't gonna eat no dinner. Just have my calories, you know, that I burn. I'm gonna eat those. Tonight though, we feast. I'm doing some arm shit. Just have a bunch of piece of fish. They're taller ravioli. And I got like, I've been taking like 3 swipes at the cheesecake every meal. You know? It's a little ass cheesecake, a little $8 cheesecake. Take a little swipe at that motherfucker, 1, 2, 3, that's it. You know, don't even bring that bitch to the table and eat it. Like sit by the refrigerator, open that motherfucker, 1 little scoop, 2 little scoop, 3 little scoop, put that bitch back. That's how you, you know, avoid being a fat ass. But I need a little something sweet if I'm gonna have a good ass meal. And cheesecake, cheese is like protein, you know, cheese and milk and shit. It's protein there. Had a lot to yourself, you know. Like rolling up the whole pizza pie. Tell them don't cut it. I roll up the whole pizza pie and bite that bitch like how high. You only have 1 big ass slice, you know. It's a cheat code, baby. Ah. 47, 55, 56, 57, and we in this motherfucker. And we rolling. Once again, shout out to Nancy Mace for taking that step and to calling out the folks in the Epstein files and calling for prosecutions. I like that. I love that. Oh, that makes me so happy. But if she gets something done, go ahead on. Well, listen here, boy. They call us fucking 8 ball in the hood, boy. Motherfucker Robert Williams, man, listen. I fucking sniffer goddamn. Sniffer fucking golf ball, good water, old boy. I'm waiting for Robert Williams, a real vacuum, boy. He said that shit himself. I was watching something. He was doing the stand up. All them shit coke jokes, boy. Every single last one. And he's so fast and sporadic. And he start doing impressions and shit. So what the fuck am I looking at? The only thing you could resonate with is that he's talking about doing cocaine. And you can tell he's done all of it before he got up there. Everything he had, he did it before he got his ass up there. Before he started shooting. Probably can't do that when you get older. That's why the motherfucker looks so sad. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. He knew something about them files. He knew something that he wasn't supposed to know. He died in a way That's very unconventional. He hung himself from the doorknob with a belt. I can't even see how that works, you know. It doesn't make any sense, you know. There's no drop or anything. Like, unless he wanted that shit, like he had to run away from the door. Or he could have been doing some sexual stuff. There's like a kink where you choke yourself and beat your meat, and then, you know, right before you pass away, you bust that bitch off, and then it's supposed to be like earth-shattering. I don't know, you know. I'd be too afraid to die, you know. And I wouldn't do it to anyone either, because you piss me off sometimes. No, wouldn't even go there. Well, I'm not that type of person. I know my strength and all kind of shit, so I don't like roughhousing and stuff, especially with the opposite sex. It's like, I don't want to do that. Please just stop, all right? Understand? I'll knock you the fuck out here. Calm down. That's just how I am. Like, come on, sucker. I see some motherfuckers talking about, yeah, I'm masculine to the right person. Usher me into my femininity. You're 30. You're 30 years old. What are you talking about? You want somebody to usher you into your femininity? If you ain't feminine right now, you're never gonna be. Especially when there's trans ladies being like just feminine. They don't want nothing to do with masculinity. And you're like, I'm masculine. And somebody gotta make me feminine. Shut up. Take a bath. Sit in some rose water with some milk in it, some tea, like a fucking lady. All right? Standing up in the hard water, taking a shower. Well, you don't even have no alcohol in your bath. What are you talking about? Where's your demure? Where's your demure? What are you talking about? Your paint is chipped. Here, take this $200. Go get that fixed. Shouty. What are you talking about? I'm masculine until the right man puts me in my femininity. What? I got you. Go wash the fucking dishes. How about that? I'll cook the meal. Go wash the dishes. I'll buy the clothes. Go wash them. Look good in them. You know, there's your femininity. You're pregnant, take your shoes off. There's your femininity. What are you talking about? I got the game twisted. And you know what's funny? What makes them masculine? Having jobs. That's what they think makes them masculine, having jobs. Imagine how the fuck Angela Davis felt. Happy Black History Month to Angela Davis. What are you talking about? She didn't feel masculine. Sister Soldier, you think Sister Soldier felt masculine? You think Sojourner Truth felt masculine? You think Harriet Tubman felt masculine? No. They were feminine to the 10th, 11th, 12th degree. Quit demoralizing and demeaning yourself by putting yourself with the lesser gender. Men are the lesser gender. Yeah, we're bigger, we're stronger, we're faster, we're dumber. We're dumber. Understand, we are big, fast, and strong for you. For you only. To serve you and nothing else. They don't understand that. Fuck you, because I'm masculine. Cut that shit out. You sound stupid. Doesn't even make any sense. Here we go. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's a sign of the times. And there's too many of them saying that. It's because you got a job. Motherfuckers have been working for years. This shit is crazy. Or because you mess with some homosexual dude. You mess with niggas who have 2K tournaments and call their guy friends in the morning and go hang out with them while everybody sells off the same ounce and intimidates people on the block with the same gun. That's who your baby daddy be. And that's why you're talking about you masculine. Because you mess with some guy raised by a lady like you, and you know, you're expecting something different. But it's the thing. Like I call it the Jonathan Singleton syndrome. Jonathan Singleton is somebody I went to school with. He's a really nice guy, really cool dude, really Christian, you know, really calm guy, makes good money, had a nice house, you know. If he was to hit them up in the inbox, they wouldn't say shit to Jonathan Singleton. You know, Cheese Man, the whiz boy, with his pistol out and his face tattoos, he's gonna shoot up the club, make a baby with you, you know. Now you want Jonathan. That's the Prince Charming syndrome, Prince Charming effect, you know. You make Jonathan raise your kids, and jump through hoops and pay your bills. Cheddar got you at the gas station. Cheddar pumped your gas and got to get in your car. Get out of here. Beat it. Beat it. Beat it. It's the truth though, you know. And then talking about, oh, I'm masculine because I mess with him. He's at the 2K tournament. Loser gotta blow something, you know. Like, come on. No one talks about the homoeroticism in the thug culture, you know, with the pants pulled all the way down and your shapely egg ass just out all the time. No one talks about that. Or the ritual that is formed when you and your homie smoke a blunt. All you need is fire and water from a ritual. The person who licks the blunt wrap, puts the weed in there, licks it again to close it up, is going to have, he's going to be asphyxiated over by the guy who likes it and blows the smoke, you know. I know what I'm talking about. And when the guy who smokes the blunt off of the guy who rolls it, like the smoker, gets mad at the roller if the roller smokes by himself. Like, bro, I can smell it in here. Like he's been cheated on. Like, what is wrong with you? You're a grown man, get it together. He's in love. That's a love spell, like a peace pipe. I know what I'm talking about here. These people are infatuated with each other, and one of them's your baby daddy. Now you're talking about how masculine you are. No, you take fake masculinity displayed by black men having to be peacocks everywhere we go, and you fell in love with that. The faux masculinity. NBA YoungBoy, how masculine is he? How masculine is NBA YoungBoy? He'll shoot you in your face. But how masculine is NBA YoungBoy? Okay, he got a dermal piercing, doesn't he? One of them studs on the face, okay. All right, he got his pants pulled all the way the fuck down too. He's masculine though. He's very masculine to the girls. Cantrell, they love him. They love him. I'm talking about why they so masculine. He fawning over NBA YoungBoy. And his flimsy ass dance moves. Talking about you're masculine. Shut up, girly. Such a dumb thing to say. You like Jacquees. Be quiet. Stephon Diggs. All right. 58 minutes in. We're coming up on this last minute. Now we can get into everything else, and I'm very happy about that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Oh God. I cannot wait to get the fuck out of here. But I knew I was gonna hate myself tomorrow if I didn't do my day 3 workout. I knew I was gonna hate myself if I didn't do it. I want you to watch the last minute with me as we close out this Stairmaster portion of our day 3 workout. I started doing the Stairmaster every time we come to the gym, simply because, you know, just trying to tighten up a couple things. Excuse me, I'm sorry for that. That was I'm about to throw up bounce. Not a regular in your ear trying to be rude bounce. Here we go. You're coming over. I didn't get my money manifestation. I didn't get my money manifestation. What? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh shit. I love it when it slows down like that. I love it when it slows down like that, I do. I really do. Oh God. Oh shit. Fuck you, Matt Damon. All right. That is Matt Damon. Ben Affleck, one of the niggas. Now that's Matt Damon. That's Matt Damon, all right. Oh. 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 You're gonna get up on here and do a little supine press. Now, usually I do the decline flies and the decline pullover. But somebody commented and said I was in here bullshitting. So I'm in here bullshitting you, motherfucker? I said, all right. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit to accentuate your bitch ass. Somebody's using the 10 pound. I only use the 25 pounders or the 45 pounders. Those 10 pound shits, I'll stick my dick through it. I use those for my meat exercises, 10 pounders. I don't want to invite anybody, that was an accident. I like to get just a little bit of supine press on my day 3 because it's beneficial to the chest. Very beneficial to the chest. Very beneficial. See how I had to slide in there? That's hemorrhoids, baby, yeah. Hemorrhoids, baby, yeah. You ain't a real nigga until you got child support, sickle cell, and hemorrhoids, baby. Yeah. Capacha. They didn't give me a capacha yesterday. My hands be shaking and I gotta do this puzzle. Okay. I think that's fucked up to make me do a puzzle like you don't see me working. You see me moving, nigga. You see me shaking. You see me grinding. Couple of those, like 15 of them. 15 of them. Just to, have a little something for the chest. After this, we're gonna do our skull crushers, and then we're gonna do DG flies. Flies, and we're gonna do pullovers. Really, I think I'm gonna stick to that other one. That exercise is better than DG flies. I wouldn't tell nobody that. But it's essentially the same. ass. And I'm gonna do my skull crushers, my pullovers. We're gonna do Arnold version pullovers. I've seen Arnold do some pullovers, and I like the way he did them. So I'm gonna do it that way. That's what we're using today. Look at my that's all we're doing. Okay, on this radio. Oh my God. Hampus Gruber. It's a goddamn. It's the guy with the guy who be ranking the exercise. C tier. He came up with the new way in which I'ma always do my my skull crushers. I wish I knew the motherfucker's name so I could give him his credit. But he be ranking the. He got the ginger hair. He got the big triceps. Like, yeah, put this shit in the S tier. Only if you bring your back at a 45-degree angle. And if you keep your arms straight, there's certainly better activation inside of the lower part of your lat. Yeah, I swear to God, that's how he taught. But man, that motherfucker got this shit down. He got this shit down to the science. He got the science that I like. I don't like all that bullshit science, but how does this exercise affect my muscle? You know? That's the signs I want to hear. What is this exercise going to do to me? I'm like, oh, it's only lift one time. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I ain't asking for that. What is this going to do to my muscles? That is what's important. You can only lift the barbell one time. This how you do it. Strange thing is, you feel that in your chest as well. You know, and it's a damn skull crush. Usually you don't feel skull crush in your chest. Doing it like that, put a little bit of activation on your chest. Because I did that. Because that was a pullover in and of itself. But these is the Arnold variant pullover. Because I seen Arnold doing it this way. And all the other guys, they did it for that, they call it the golden era taper. That's what they call it. I don't know what the fuck that means, but the golden era taper. But I saw OG Craig Monson. OG Craig Monson, I said, yeah, let's do it. Try that motherfucker out. OG Craig. Yeah. He was a bodybuilder. And they said it was bigger than so no posing. No posing. And they got a picture of them together. And he posed on his ass and his damn bicep. Just a bicep. Not even the whole tricep, bicep thing. It was bigger than that motherfucker's head and figure. Kind of cowered away a little bit. And I was like, oh, OG. Here we go. Okay. It makes my head, I get lightheaded. Woo! Like my brain is I don't want too much of that. Oh yeah, that shit affects my brain. Like the air going to that motherfucker. Listen. I got 5 more. I feel like hitting my foot. Almost fell. I do feel like hitting my foot. It's too heavy. That's what I'm doing. That's what I would have done. Pull over to over there. Feel like motherfucker in my brain. I said I was gonna do DG flies. So I'm gonna do those rather than living colors. I said, oh, daddy, why you got the little ass big wig? Let me show you something. Exercise, man. Listen, motherfucker will humble you. Fuck 20s on the lateral raises. We passed that a long time ago. You could do them goddamn DG flies with something over 30 pounds. You's a bad motherfucker. You's a bad motherfucker without tearing your shoulder to shit. You can do it without tearing your shoulder up. Then you know, God bless you, hallelujah, goddamn it. But right now, we're gonna do our damn. My head, so I need a straight bar, and I need a straight bar, and I need that. No, I don't need this. I don't need this at all. I need a damn straight bar. I seen a dude named Larry Wheels. He be lifting weights and shit. And he was at the Diamond Gym, and they did a hammer curl with the straight bar. And he was wearing the chains and shit, and they was going crazy. It's like that. I think I want to try that motherfucker, but not for today, because we got to do our easy curl. Curl is still on front. But the shit was gonna crash down in my head. That was a lawsuit that we could have, one call. I had your ass tied up in so much litigation. The goddamn grandchildren will have representatives waiting. One side, goddamn. Not them. Something else. Pull down, push down. Something like this here. I don't do it, so I'm not gonna do it. What I do is skull crushing. Skull crushing and that is on the same chart. Oh, you should do this. Shut up, nigga. Go watch the whole workout. I already did that. But that's how you do the work in your ass. Your hair starts sweating. You know how hard it is? You need to get sweat off the end of a damn dreadlock. Motherfucker have to do some traveling, okay? Motherfucker have to do start doing our forearm stuff. We do our all close grip on the rolls. Because I see an Arnold in there. Sometimes, if I'm not doing anything, and I absolutely have nothing else to do, and it's like a couple hours before I work out or something, things are slow. I'll get to looking at Arnold right now. Pause, no homo, of course. It's just, you know, the way they lifted weights and stuff. Get your inspiration. You know. I wish I didn't stop working out. I stopped working out, now I got it down. You know, to get back to where I am, it's like 10 years worth of Newports and pizzas and shit. You gotta work hard. Hey, we good? I don't got diabetes, so. And I ain't gonna get the motherfuckers. That shit is like a plague in my family. Everybody got diabetes. My little sister got diabetes, I think. saga falling at you. To be at this point right here. Those fucking suck, Jack. Hardcore. These are especially hard. Started breaking those up into some at 100, some at 200 because I'm not getting the cleanest repetition possible with all that damn weight on it. Clean it up a little bit. The difference. Well, all right. What I mean is, somebody stole a damn clip. Dumbass. This is your golden era takeover. I always talk about how I went to the Gold's Gym and then we could pick him up and the guy said, yeah man, this wide motherfucker here for your back. Get down in here, do some repetition. He thought I was gonna bitch ass. He didn't know I was coming off of down south working out and stuff. It's different. Down south working out is different. This ain't no jungle gym, playground, backyard bullshit. This is straight. Get your ass up there and die. Go out there and die. So yeah, I was able to keep up with them boys. But I was watching, my golden era gym videos, and all of them, when I said all of those guys, even OG Craig Martin, they always do this handle, and they go all the way in, all the way back. All the way in. biceps as well. So I had that bicep category. Here we are. Take a second to catch my breath. And when we stare past doesn't make it difficult already. This makes a little extra sweat at the spell. Like I would have been going already if I was without it. Can't fade them, eat straight with a pop. About to go incredible pop, motherfucker Nick Cannon. Big Mac, Minotaur, fucking McDonald's. Tell her send the royal penis to her, it's an honest. I banged this motherfucker on my shin. Very upsetting thing to have happened to me just now. Tear the thing down with a motherfucking stand, Bobby. Oh shit! I already did that earlier in the week. On Monday, pinch my skin. On Monday, why? Why are there so many clips over here? Barbell, bar curl. Those three stooges, we're gonna call those super deltoids, farmer's carry. We could go 6 more exercises. 6 more exercises. Favorite of the bunch, I'm gonna say the clean pose. Oh, the super deltoid. Flare his fucking elbows out. See those elbows flare out? did the same. Hey, the queen of all queens, Regina King. Happy Black History Month to Regina King. Regina King is so perfect. When you think of all of the hood movies, she was there. She was in Boys in the Hood, Don't Be a Menace, Higher Learning. She was in all of them. She was in all of them. That's besides being Riley and Huey. She was in all of them. All of the hood movies. Every single one of them. She was in What's Love? Not What's Love Got to Do with It. Not Love Don't Cost a Thing. She was in what is it called, man? Love. Why do Fruit Fall in Love? She was in it's a thin line between love and hate. She was in a lot of movies. A lot of things, a lot of hood stuff. Regina King. Regina King. Sticking in these 10 pointers here. And I walk around. And that is what the 10 pounders are used for. Train your heart on. It makes you have to keep a nice firm hold onto your prostate so that your hip balls stay harder than a motherfucker, if you will. Y'all better not be trying to restrict me, because that's men's health. I should be able to talk about men's health on a platform without you trying to set me up. Like I said something really bad. I just get a couple of these, and I get a couple of problems, and I cut it off. I figured someone was gonna take this to their house or some shit. Because people do stuff like that. I still got big silver 45-pound dumbbells. Rose Gym. I didn't take it to Rose, my uncle. Uncle took them. Yeah, I didn't even notice it. He was walking around with 90 pounds. In his fucking bag. He had like a bag that he has on his waist. Took him to the gym. Not even though it's weed all up on a bus and shit like that. He just take them shit out of his bag. You motherfucking. It's a Brooklyn nigga. You're just like a Brooklyn motherfucker. You're just like a Brooklyn motherfucker. It's exactly like a Brooklyn motherfucker. Let's just get a little in. Not too many of them. Oh, I do use 10 pounds of mine. Guess what I use 10 pounds for? For this. For this. Get a couple of them. Challenge CT Fletcher for his curl. I don't know if he still got it. That's the guy next CT. Maybe different weights and shit. That's what I always call him out. anybody like shit. Edge rush is a big daily. One of these damn edge rushers, cause you gotta remember, a lot of them used to play running back in JUCO, Pee Wee, and all that shit. You know, for a while, they was running backs. You know how many running backs that used to be on the damn team? A lot of them. Some of y'all gotta play edge now. Some of y'all gotta play corner. Some of y'all shit. We don't need this many goddamn running backs. Some of y'all gotta play edge. A lot of defensive ends who got their growth spurt, well, a lot of them, they broke their growth spurt. They was 5'8", and they came back from the summer and they were 6'3". You ready to put your fingers in the dirt? You need that length. Get ready. Not too many, not too many. That's a good weight. That's a 35-pound. Remember the 35-pound weight plate? There used to be a plate that weighed 35 pounds. In my, what do you call it? My universe. That 35-pound plate. This one we got 25-pound, 25 Kevin Garnett, motherfucking 45-pound plates. It's like, what is going on here? Where you get them funny doodad ass plates? What was the Olympic standard and all that? Shut the fuck up. You're stupid. Listen to those weird ass plates. Why does it say 25? It's so big. It says 25. Why is it so big? No. Motherfucking Narnia plates. Oh, you never heard of KG? Nigga, I know Kevin Garnett. I'm 30 years old. I know Kevin Garnett. What are you talking about? He's from here. He's from here. Shit. What, 2004 MVP? I know Kevin Garnett. I know Kevin Garnett. I'm talking about KGs. I know KGs very well. I'm not lifting no damn KGs. Who the fuck do you think I am? Boris Kojin? Francis Ngannou or some shit? No. I was trying to think of some foreign black people who would have to live with KG. Boris Kojin was like, this is only 10 pounds more than what I just had. It looks like a big difference just because it's a big ass split. It's not. It's not. Doesn't mean it's not terribly hard to snap. I almost kicked the shit out of my way. Why is there a fucking trash can so close to me? All up in the damn shot. Sparta damage. Those are very difficult. They're the cheat code. To prime your muscles. I don't even have both of the clips on. lot more exercise. We'll do that again. Actually, I'm gonna put this on here so that I can do my damn Roxy Diaz, right? She looks like Roxy Diaz. Terrence or Roxy. Fuck that shit. No, actually, yeah. Because you don't. Like, the difference is you don't feel it and you feel a lot in your legs. We're almost finished. A couple repetitions of these. And 5 of these, 5 of those, 5 of something else. Not 5. Realize how much higher one of my shoulders is than the other one. Oh. Lady told me, roll your shoulders back when you do those, baby. She said, baby, roll your shoulders back while you do that. And yeah, I feel it. I feel the new world did, but it made that shit 20 times harder. I like that though. I like when shit like that happens. She's not on the screen, but she's on the screen, if you know what I mean. She's not on the screen, but she's on the screen, if you know what I mean. I'm not gonna say it till I see her. I ain't gonna say it till I see her officially. I haven't been a Terry died? Tom Brady died? No. I don't like when they have people talking in slow motion in black and white. Because immediately you're looking for an arise time and the sunset, you know. I was like, oh no, I haven't been a Terry died. That was an accident. You're almost done, man. 4 more exercises left after these next 5 repetitions, and yeah. There we go. There we go again. We're just going to Riverside. Come over here. Luke, Brian, that ain't real country. You want to hear real country, you put on your smart foot. Wow. How many 808s? 3. Can't win. How many? Oh wow. This motherfucker, look at him. Look at this motherfucker here. Oh, whimsical ass. Where's he from? Who's this? Where's he from? He's not American, but he could be American, cause we got somebody like that. We got somebody like that. Nah, he not American. Boo! Get the fuck out of here, boo! Boo, you loser! From your shithole European country, boo! USA! USA, get off the ice, you fucking pansy. Boo! Boo! Bring out an American. You know what? I think he is the American guy from the other day. He looks like him, but he got real European movements. That's Illuminati. You see what they did? That's Illuminati. Y'all seen that shit? That's Illuminati. Ooh, you fucking USA. When it comes to the Olympics, that's where your patriotism should be on full front, full force. And I'll tell you why. Because there's about 30 little black ladies who's gonna go up there and they're gonna represent the United States of America. Gold, 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 gold. If you see a black lady getting her ass on that plane to go and defend this country when it comes to athletics, she's coming home with the fucking gold. I don't know very many of them that don't come home with the gold. I just don't, I can't recall them. It don't matter what sport it is, if it's a black lady there, start clapping and take your podium placement at the top. Because no lady, not one lady is going to be bigger, faster, stronger, and be able to do anything with this fucking lady. None of them. She's going to win every time. Every time. She's going to win. You know who the only person that's going to beat her? Another American black lady. Like, when Venus and Serena was competing in the individuals, the first match was always Venus versus Serena. Why? Because the last match was going to end up being Venus versus Serena. You got to give the other gals a chance. I put in the two best against each other, and they just so happen to be from the same fucking household. Man, listen. You cannot beat that kind of excellence, dude. Hey, what's up? Stuff the shit out of it. Honey hole. Honey hole. Look into that guy. Check his phone. Check his fucking phone. Just thinking of his face just now. Yeah, check his phone. Check his fucking phone, man. Pauly Shore, check his fucking phone. I don't care what, no, not Charlie. I'm not thinking of Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore is, hey buddy, not him. With the glasses. With the glasses. Andy Wolf, check that motherfucker. With the glasses and the blonde hair, check that motherfucker. He got real thick glasses. Andy Wolf is his name. Check his phone. Andy Wolf. Skinny. Super gay sometimes, but he usually play like a nerd. Matter of fact, he was in the movie with Dane Cook and Jessica Simpson. He was the eyeglass counter. And he's like, what the fuck? That guy, check his damn phone. He looked like he done said something about some stuff like that. Some Epstein shit. Oh, that was the American guy. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't because the score went up. So that was the American guy. Yeah, there you go, Sunshine. USA. His name is Sunshine. This guy right here. Why is his name Sunshine? Remember the movie, remember the Titans? And they had the guy from California. And hey, call him all kind of names and stuff. And he was Sunshine, they cut his hair. That's what he reminded me of. Call him Sunshine. One of Harry Styles ass white boys, He'll touch your butt. You gotta be careful. He'll touch your butt. He'll take the ass whooping and everything. The satisfaction. So what? You like that? Motherfucking Sunshine. Yeah, he's gonna get the gold. He did a backflip the other day. Fucking elegant, man. Some elegant shit. I was talking shit until I had to check his background. I had to check his resume, I had to check his nationality. Oh, you American, all right. Yeah. I had to check for, I had to see, especially in the goddamn Olympics. In the Olympics, hell yeah. In the Olympics, in the military, some police, fire department, EMS, like nurses and doctors and shit, some of them, some weird stuff is coming out about them. But if you like that, then, you get the support, unwavering support of the American people. Every veteran, no matter what kind of stuff they carrying out, that's not what they want to do. Every veteran deserves 100% respect. And if you don't respect the veterans, I'm probably going to stick something inside of your appendix because my brother is a sergeant in the Army. And if you don't get up and stand for that fucking flag when that song is playing, while my brother has to shoot at motherfuckers, while that damn thing is flying, I'm going to put something in your appendix. I'm serious. I'm going to locate it with my eyeballs. I'm going to take this sharp thing here, I'm going to stick it in your appendix and fish it around. Respect the troops, damn it. I'm serious. I may sound like I'm joshing around, I'm not. The troops deserve our unwavering support. Anytime you see somebody who even look like a soldier, you thank him for his goddamn service, or I'm gonna put you in the figure 4 leg lock, and not even yours mama will be able to get me off of that motherfucker. I'm serious. Respect and support our troops. Or die. Or die. Remember Vote or Die? Who did that? Who did Vote or Die? For Obama. That wasn't Obama, that was for the second Bush. That was Bush v. John Kerry. I thought
thought John Kerry was gonna win. I was little, but he was seen a lot of times. All right, here we go. All right. 3 more exercises left. Get the fuck out of here. Who lost before John Kerry? Who lost? The Al Gore? I want to say it was Al Gore. Lost before John Kerry. Or was that the vice president? Who was Bush's vice president? I don't remember. It had to be Al Gore. Who was the vice president for George Bush? Why don't I remember? It wasn't Al Gore. Al Gore was his daddy's vice president, right? And I think his daddy was Reagan's vice president. I don't remember. I don't remember, you guys. I don't recall. USA. He's the number one. Sunshine the number one. That's our guy, Sunshine. On the ice. He's number one on the ice right now. Ilya Million. Yeah, but you're not American with no name Ilya. Alaya Million. Alaya Malin. He's not from America. Alaya Million. You notice how there's no black folks on the ice this year. I didn't see that. I saw Japan and I saw Georgia. That's North Africa. But that's like white North Africa. Like the Arabs, they're very racist over there. North Africans are like terrible. Like they're like kill you racist. That's bad. Like kill your whole family. And that's really bad. That's because they know who they are. They're like the Hoovers, you know. That's in a mix of Italians and Africans make the Arabs that you see today. Think about it. You're coming from here this way, you're coming from here that way, and you meet in the middle at the Caucasus Mountains. That's Georgia and all of that shit. I know what I'm talking about, you know. I've been here many times. I'm not lying to you. Limit your time on equipment. Shut up. That's why I come here in the wee hours of the morning. So I can be on this motherfucker as long as I want. Without worrying about being in the way. One time I came in here at 8 o'clock, that was a mistake. I had to wait to do any damn thing. There was so many fucking kids, and it was free for the kids at the time. So it was all of them motherfuckers in here. Damn. When is you niggas curfew? Why the fuck are you out here like this? Do our super deltoids, we do our farmer's carries. We can get the fuck out of here, man. And I'm so ready to do that. I'm gonna have some more Beetoli, ravioli, fried. I'm gonna fry me up some swai. Life's gonna be good from there. I always eat on my lift days, like upper body days, I eat on those days. Like in nighttime, I eat on those days. All right. That took a long time to plan. Looking at sunshine and shit, holding it down for the USA. Ilya Million. holding it down for the Americans. He beating their ass by like 400 points. I don't even know how they accumulate points in figure skating. But I think he got like 800 and everybody else got like 4 and 5. So it might be another round where everybody else got to go again. That would make sense. If not, he just whooping their ass. As he should represent America. Anytime you represent America, you're gonna win. You're gonna whoop some ass. We got the super soldiers of the world. You gotta try your luck with math problems and not even. There's a little black girl with pigtails right now in college who's 8 years old and use no math problem in the world. I swear to God, there's a lot of them like that. Little kids who's in online college courses right now, already finished with high school and shit. And that's why they be 18, 19 years old, 18, 19 years old, already the head of some fucking company somewhere. It's because they graduated and got them 10 years old. Super Delta Toys. We're almost done, chat. Where's my damn light? Because it looks like a halo above my head. Need to move it over a little bit. That's perfect.
now it's time to. I'll go to get rich government land. Radium fever goes and dark way down. I've been told rain and gold. It's always all kind of shit in the grass. Oh, they didn't leave too much bullshit in the grass. These damn Celsius cans, man. What the fuck? I don't care because I don't use that over there. But our carbon footprint, man, like people are not being very green. Why are you working out and drinking soda anyway? Sugary drinks, that's crazy. I can't wait till I get me something to drink though. When I finally could get me something to drink, I'm gonna be happy than a motherfucker. But it's gonna make me lazy. I'm almost done though. I'm very close to being done. All I gotta do is one exercise left. One exercise, and we do our edit. Our edit is cult of personality. It came on the radio, and I got hyped. I was like, yeah, we gotta do that tonight. It came on this morning. It set the tone for my whole thing. Cult of personality. So I'm gonna use that motherfucker for my edit. And other motherfuckers be talking shit. Like, oh, grown ass man, man. Hey. Black man can't have no fun. Black man can't frolic in the woods and shit, you know. Have fun, you know. Black man can't play like that video game. Kind of a damn rip. It does. Fall down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Take that to the back. We'll be out here running for 2 o'clock. Yesterday, we got out this motherfucker so fast yesterday. I was proud. I was like, damn. We got out this motherfucker fast yesterday. We got out this motherfucker real fast. Damn. What do you see? Now I knew them was black folk. Now I knew they was black. I just couldn't prove it at the time. I didn't know. I was like, man, somebody black singing that song, bro. I could hear the inflections. You see the punk song. Somebody singing the punk song, black. And then one day later on, I think the motherfucker didn't done the he made a movie. He made a movie by this time already about some little girl trying to set him up. And that's when I finally seen the music video for the I think they were doing a TV show. I think they were doing Arsenio Hall. They were on Arsenio Hall and they were performing that song. And I said, I know it! It's like 8 niggas. One on the guitar, one on the bass, one on the drums, a lead singer. How many black people want to live in colors? And the band called Death. Mama Thorpe, Little Richard, Ray Charles, all the boogie cats. Boogie. That ain't no old school boogie woogie. Sped up to a tempo with some electric cacophony on top. I made it. It was mine. They ain't give me nothing. Deserves his
ended restitution, or ended racism. Not ended racism, ended segregation. Segregation was ended because of Little Richard. Believe it or not, it was Little Richard ended segregation. Believe it or not. It's because the little white girls were so moved by his music and styles, they wanted to get close to him. The black people all up on the stage, they want to dance with them. Look what they got going on. Look at them. Oh shit. The motherfuckers hopped that fence and tore down the rope. Everybody getting together. Everybody getting together and shit. Little Richard, he deserves more credit than he gets. Same as Ray Charles. I think Ray Charles had the first 100% deal. They gave Ray Charles 100% of himself. Just to get him. Like, please, man, we'll do anything, man. Please, man. Don't excuse my tushy there. I ain't mean to show y'all on the moon. Yeah! Take it, this is like, we need to get some quick coverage. This is not a fuck you, man. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Where the fuck you coming fast? Where the fuck you coming fast? Fuck you, man. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Where the fuck you coming fast? Where the fuck you coming fast? Why you fucking going fast? Is it bleeding? I crossed. Why you fucking going fast? Africans are so nice. I just crossed. You tell that motherfucker was African. They crossed. They're so sweet. They're so sweet. But they're sweet to other people. Let an African say something to an African. He's gonna chew him and eat him up. He's gonna cook him. Let an African lady say something to an African man. He's gonna mutilate her ass. The motherfuckers are a little different, man. They're a little different. They'll smile up and wipe in the face. Yeah. Let an African lady say no or something. Shit. Cook that motherfucker, man. Like, damn, all that. All that. They be serious as hell, too. They be serious than a motherfucker, boy. I don't want to show y'all my keister there. I don't got a keister. Only white people got keisters. This ass. Move your yellow keister. Ah! You're going too fast. Let's slow it down. Good night. Alrighty then. Are you excited as I am to finish with this horse shit? I'm excited. I'm happy. We're gonna do the edit and get the fuck out of here. But first, I know from my internet. I ain't like the rest of you motherfuckers. You get messy. You all your shit up all over the place. These people are not your mates. They're not here for you at all. They're here to make money. They're not here to clean up after you. They're here to make their money. Ah!
to have completed before we can go. And then we will leave. Oh, roommate. I'm too tired, bro. Oh, shit. Said a taboo word. Couple guns in there. Couple guns in there. Couple of vague references to them and such. Almost finished. Alright, that's enough of all that sexy flexing shit. Time for us to go home now. I don't even know what I want to use for my second edit. But it doesn't really matter, no. Only thing that matters right now is me getting me a drink or some water. Because all I need it. All I need. It's about 1:30. I knew I was gonna get out of here before 2 o'clock. Got everything done. An hour on the Stairmaster, supine press, skull crusher. You fill the rest in. The rest you fill it in. We spend yen, Japan, you know what I'm saying? 10 minutes defense. My iguanas is biting. J-A-hyphen, controlling, manipulating. I got a good life, man. Pounds in place. Much dollars make sense as you ride the bench. Catch a swinging for the fence. Dead presidents, you know? But yeah, you motherfuckers ain't like my screen. I like my own screen with your bitch asses. But yeah, man. I'm about to get up out of here, you know. There's nothing else left to say, but arrivederci, you motherfuckers. Bon voyage, you sons of bitches. Going the fuck home, man. I'm tired. Oh, I'm not tired. Tired is but a figment of your imagination. It's not something that you could really feel. It's a construct created by Ronald Reagan. How you going harassment and bullying? Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. How you going to turn off my, you going to restrict my shit? I'm about to be out of here, stupid. But yeah, man. I don't even understand. I didn't say nothing to bully anybody for anything. That's so weird. TikTok's so weird. I forgot what I was saying. I'm going to get me some water. I'm going to get the hell out of here. I don't understand why, you know. TikTok has this thing where they have to put some kind of restriction on me or something, you know. But remember, Johnny Rebel. Type in Johnny Rebel, and then click sounds, and just press play on anything. That motherfucker's free to do whatever he wants. Remember that. While I have 2 restrictions for telling the chat bye. Fuck TikTok. But alright, you guys, I love you. Enjoy the rest of your night. Making some money in the morning. Suck my dick. All those things.